Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video guys, and I am here to talk about the Vesteria X Fantastic Frontier collaboration event that'll be happening very soon. Actually not very soon, but I'm not too sure when that's gonna be happening because they actually did announce the event in the collab like pretty much like a month ago, pretty much, but like we haven't really had any leaks since then. But as of today, currently, when I'm like recording this video, they actually did post a new leak. And so what this leak offers is a pretty much a darkened out mob, and it's actually the final boss of Fantastic Frontier, which is called the Circus. And if you guys have not played the game before, I actually will talk about like all the information regarding the game, because I actually have played the game back in the past. The game unfortunately doesn't really have that many players anymore. Like, the game has been pretty much forgotten and it's been dead for a long time, and the game hasn't gotten updated. There's been an update getting worked on to the game for like many years, but like, you know, we really haven't seen that much progression thus far in terms of like gameplay of like the new updates on that game. But like, I'm excited to see though that the game's actually getting like pretty much collabs and stuff. And Vesteria, one of my favorite games on Roblox as well, is actually going to be collabing with pretty much one of my other favorite games as well on Roblox as well, which is pretty hype. So pretty much the leak offers the blurred out Circus boss in the leak. So, and I'm here to talk about how the actual like boss works in Fantastic Frontier. I'm actually should maybe showing you guys some gameplay right now. I'm gonna go ahead and just pan over it, and I actually did record some gameplay. And it actually took me a few tries to like record this because like I completely forgot how everything works and stuff. So yeah guys, so here we go guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just pan over to the gameplay real quick and explain how pretty much everything works and how they pretty much will like how they could probably implement the collaboration and stuff to Vesteria. So all right, here we go guys.
All right guys, so here we are in the nightmare, and as you can see, we are in a little waiting room and a little lobby, and you actually got to press on the door to actually start the timer before the boss dungeon, little boss dungeon begins. And you gotta have a seat before you enter it, so you can like go in. So what happens is the dimension is called a Rat Boy's Nightmare, and you actually have the rat boy in the middle of the room, and you actually gotta like dwindle him down in terms of damage in order to actually get access to the circus. And once you actually get him low enough, it actually sends you to the actual final boss. But here in the first stage, you actually have these little white creatures. I really don't remember their name, but I will pop up their name on the screen, what their names are, in a second. Once I pretty much edit this video. So yeah, so these guys have a melee attack, they have a range attack. I don't think they ended up doing the range attack here, but here's the range attack. Okay, so it pretty much spins and it like attaches this red chain against you, and it actually starts draining your health, as you just see there a little last second. And so upon defeating them, you move on to the second stage. And the second stage is this little room with like bookshelves and these little coin slots that actually go back and forth. And what you pretty much want to do here is just pretty much just dodge those rat coins and those bookshelves as well. And one of my strategies here is just pretty much just stay in this corner that I'm at, and as you can see, the bookshelves are protruding out, going back and forth. And so when that happens, you pretty much just want to get into like a little lane that doesn't have the bookshelves going in that area, or else you're going to be receiving some massive damage. So yeah, so this is how pretty much this stage works. And as you can see, it almost hit me, so I just moved to the side a little bit. So as the round progresses, it actually gets a lot faster. More coins start to spawn consecutively. As you can see, the bookshelves also start moving really fast as well. All right guys, and upon surviving for a little while, the rat boy actually does end up spawning in the middle of the map right there. As you can see, he just spawned right there. And when he spawns, you pretty much just want to dwindle him down in terms of damage. You might just keep on hitting him. The game was really buggy, so I'm using my rocket launcher. So for some reason, like, the rocket launcher just keeps going just like through. It just explodes in my face, and it doesn't actually do damage. So yeah, so here we are approaching the third stage of the nightmare minigame. So pretty much what happens here is that you spawn a little hallway, and what you pretty much want to do is you actually just want to run And as you can see, there's fire that's actually falling behind me, and if you actually do fall behind, that lava will be doing damage to you. So you pretty much just want to start running and running and running until you get towards the end of the level. And there's actually multiple floors to this stage, so you pretty much just want to get to the end. I'm pretty sure it's only once or twice that you actually have to do this. So as you can see, I just made it to the exit there, and the fire is going to continue to follow me towards the end over here. So there I am. As you can see, the fire is still following me, and there's actually sometimes there's going to be some obstacles in the way that you might have to shoot down, and I don't think I ran into any. Oh, actually there's some right here. Here we are. So you actually just want to like shoot it and do damage to it in order to progress, or else if you don't, obviously if you don't, it actually does have a certain amount of health, but I'm fortunate enough to actually do enough damage to get rid of the barrier. So here we are. The rat boy stops. He's at the end of the hallway right here, and you just want to do it damage. The fire actually does stop following you during a certain amount, but it actually just starts like approaching you very slowly, and you just want to do as much damage as possible. As you can see, the fire has caught up to me, and I am unfortunately not able to do damage to like get him down all the way low. So I'm actually able to out heal the damage of the fire, but just a slight bit. It'll kill me over time, but you can actually not dodge the fire if you like fly over it. But so as you can see here, we are so I got low enough to actually take us to the next stage, which is the final stage, which is the boss, the circus. And here he is, guys. Look at him, bro. Look at it. Insane looking beast, guys. So he has a series of attacks as well. As you can see, his first attack was a little orb that he spawns right in front of his face, and he spawns that little minion thingy. Again, I don't know the name of it, but as you can see, and then another attack he just did is that he shot 2 laser beams, one below and one below me. And so he has another attack right here where he actually just has the orb, and if you're up in the air, it'll actually do a lot of devastating damage to you. So pretty much you just want to stay on the ground when he does that little orb thing. And so here I am just doing damage, and he gets up to you just to M1 you. And another attack he has right here is that he actually starts rushing you with his arms. And another way to avoid that is to actually just like rocket away, but like I completely forgot how this boss entirely worked, but I kind of learned again how to do the boss. It took me like 2 tries, but right here in this clip, I'm just trying to show you guys showcase some attacks that he actually does. So as you can see, he did an attack on top, attack in the bottom, and then like I think it was that he shot in the middle directly. So I think that last attack is unavoidable. And so he pretty much like has another attack right here. So he actually manages to spawn the lasers up from the ground. You can actually see where it's coming from, but unfortunately I actually moved towards the spots that were spawning, and I completely forgot about the attack, and here I am dying, unfortunately, because I forgot how they work. Alright guys, so here we are. So pretty much he's like pretty much at half health, so as soon as you actually don't completely need to damage him, but as you can see, he did an attack right there. He actually spun the orb, and it actually does attach to me, and you actually want to like get rid of that little orb thing. You want to shoot it. I think it does have two health, I believe. So I think it actually doesn't matter how much damage you do to it or whatever weapon you're using, it will get destroyed in like 2 hits regardless. So here he is using that charge attack against me, and I am knowledgeable enough to actually able to dodge and just rocket away from him so he doesn't do all that cluster damage. So here we are. I ended up actually defeating him, got him low enough, and here comes Rat Boy. This little cutscene, he's powering up, charging up to deliver the final blow to the circus. Here we got the little credits scene right here. Thanks for playing. You get 3 rewards upon defeating the circus. Anyways, guys, that is pretty much how the dungeon works in the Fantastic Frontier and the entirety of the boss. And I'm actually wondering if they actually will implement the dungeon like that in the game, because it has been over a month since they've actually talked about anything. And I wonder if like they're actually kind of implementing all the type of mechanics in the game, because it's been a while since we received any news. It'll be very fun, but I am really hyped for this collaboration, guys, and trust me, guys, I will be there, and I'll also be there to stream the live event as well and to make some videos on it too. So make sure you guys check out my Twitch down in the description down below, and my Discord as well. Hang out with me there. And that is all for now for my theories in terms of how they will implement it. And in terms of weapons and stuff, I'm not really sure what they're gonna add, but we'll just have to see. And I'll probably make a little short video again on maybe some weapons if they do leak any weapons of the during the collaboration. So anyway, guys, love you guys. Peace out, guys. Peace out.